platform or whatever, I chose this over that and then left it alone from there.
All
Now,
right,
some of us might not agree. You know
we're
what I'm
not
saying?
gonna give him none of that clout. What's up, y'all? What's going on, world? How y'all feeling? Peace, everybody. What's up? J1, that's the only great one left in the flesh, popping it, going all the way up like a turtleneck, man. Like, comment, subscribe, catch a vibe. Shout out to everybody, man. It all comes out in the wash, right? Everything happens for a reason, man. You say, yo, what's good? You say, yo, W, you up, Jones? Yeah, man. Dun, yeah, dun, dun. What's up, Star? How you doing, baby? He said, what happened? But you know what happened? The box taker did exactly what I told you he was going to do. He did a Tekashi move and went to the block when no one is there and dapped a couple fiends, walked into the bodega, and then did a slow motion walk off in a 2-minute video. Like as if that was like saying like, yeah, see? So I ain't gonna lie, that shit is kind of hilarious. We was just dying on Instagram live. But you know what I mean? They was on me like, yo, you gotta go live on YouTube to get to them. You know I gotta do 2 a days anyway. So those that ain't been paying attention, first of all, double tap that screen if you know what I mean. It don't cost you nothing to press that button. But some of y'all know that we've been doing 2 a days and we've been popping it for months and months and months now. So if some people are confused and don't understand why, you know, there's so much content, we've been working. You know what I'm saying? They just alley-ooping it now, making it easy. He said, well, that was today? I guess that was today. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He said, watch out. The boxes out here, ICE is taking it. Yo. Yo. Yo, y'all crazy. But yo, look at this, right? Listen, man, ain't no cap in my rap, bro. I tried to tell y'all. I told y'all what we was going to do. Look at this shit. You cannot make this shit up, bro. And look, it only got 320 views, but we're gonna give him some clout anyway, all right? 320 views. This man walks into the building.
The rules of the internet.
He don't even walk into the building. Watch this, I'm gonna show you.
We need to be practical, not.
Because you asked me what happened, so we just gonna do it one time for YouTube. One time. And let's turn that down so he can't try to flag it. Hold up. So wait. Let's get the slow motion. Let's get the slow mo. Let's get it, right? Okay. He walks up, right? First person. Let's see who he shakes hands with. Okay? We're gonna pause it on each one. Boom. Let's go back. Wait. Because we gotta get the good angle. So y'all can see. These are not the wolves, these are the fiends. Okay? The birds is up in the sky. Look at my man's hair, bro. Look at this. Look at this, bro. Look at this. These are not the wolves, bro. This is not the wolves, okay? We do not look like this, brother. Respectfully, okay? That's one. One fiend, all right? Let's go to next. Next. Watch here. Check my man's hair, yo. Look at my man's ears, bro. My man's ears have been nibbled on. What is that? Yes, Star, I am diabolical, baby. You're gonna have to tap in with me on Instagram, Star, so we could do, you know, we could do the Mac thing. But right here, yeah, this is where I'm smashing and scraping on these motherfuckers. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I'm exposing this guy. Look how happy he looks. Look how happy he looks, baby. He thinks he's doing like a move that they're gonna accept. Look at my man's hair. No disrespect, bro. I hate to have to talk about another black man this way, but my man looked like he got ringworms. The texture of his hair is not even, bro, and look at my man's ears. These are the people you trying to make look like the wolves. These ain't the wolves, bro. But go ahead. That's 2. Look at the third one. Let's go 3. Wait, let's get in there. Pause. Hold on. I don't know, boy, but he looks higher than Giraffe Ass. He doesn't look like he knows what's going on. He don't look like he really knows what's going on. You know what I'm saying? He don't look like he knows what's going on. You know what I mean? Like this was his move to show, yeah, see, I can come to the hood. Fiends. Dapping fiends. And watch what he does. Watch the move. He said, definitely fentanyl. Yo, yeah, great. Look, then he walks away and walks off, right? He's still talking to this guy. Let's make sure we show this again, okay? This, first of all, double tap that screen. This is like the Johnny, this is not, he got Johnny Dang syndrome without any of the hustle. That's his thing. He's like Johnny, you know what I'm saying, Wang. Like this nigga's like he don't get it type shit, right? So this guy called me. This guy had the nerve to call me again today, talking about, yo, we good? Are we good? I just hung up on his ass. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? I just want to make sure we're good, bro, if we're good. I was like, I ain't recognize the number. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? I'm like, oh, this nigga. I just hung up on him. Yo, yeah, I'm out, bro. All right? This is how I'm talking to you from now on, brother. You don't get to talk to me since you want to take sides and be over here still glazing, right? So let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all what Johnny Wang is really doing. Double tap that screen if you know what I mean. I see we got about 4 times people than likes, and that ain't all right. You know what I mean? Johnny Wang with no fangs. All right, look. Check what he's saying to me, right? Check what he's saying. This is his words. This is his words. Can you pull up to Queens? Nah, you gonna pull up to the block, right? Which block? You know which block, nigga, the Wolf block. The block y'all trying to pretend that you don't know, and now you were just forced to do a Tekashi move and walk up there and dab some fiends. No one's there, right? So I'm telling him, you hit me up to do this interview asking me, can I pull up to Queens? One, I told you needed some money, first of all, right? Because I know you just trying to get in where you fit in with your culture vulture ass and get some money. And this guy, Fed Ice, is so clout happy, he's just happy to have somebody that uses him for clout, right? So since you got a little relationship with him, he was actually about to risk it all just to get that content because he knows you're capping, right? So he hit me up, can you pull up the Queens, which block, all this other stuff. And let me show you the other messages, matter of fact, hold up. Because see, now everything's on the plate. You know what I'm saying? Transparency, all right? You see what that says? That says September 11th. That was last year, y'all. Look at the response. Ironically, yesterday. You just hit me a year later. Only because of this situation. Talking about, yo, Serius, let me know when you good, fam. I'm good, right? I'm watching this guy capping, right? I'm trying to pull up whenever you free, G's. G's. G's, huh? Okay, let's do it tomorrow. Sheesh, oh my God, tomorrow? Whoa, da-da-da-da, right? So, okay, so now when it's time to pull up, well, look what we talking about. I got way too much respect and love and honestly for the both of y'all. I wanted to really come around my way and we can amend that shit. And I was gonna put y'all on the phone. Man, get your bit, yo. Bruh. Know what you were trying to do is save face. What you're trying to do is help this nigga. And guess what? This nigga's such a weirdo. He's on the phone using you as something to brag about because he don't even know this is what you're doing, really. Behind the scenes, you was about to give him up for the content. You was about to give him up until I told you needed some bread. Until I told you needed 500 or something. Then all of a sudden, now it turns into, I got too much love and honesty and respect. But you was just telling me about how, Dog Jones, I just ain't got it, man, because I'm staying on, it's messed up. YouTube ain't paying. You know what I mean? If you notice, I ain't really been doing the podcast like that. Nigga, I hit you a year ago. You just now responding to me literally almost a year later to the day. Y'all see this? Y'all can't play with me. I keep the receipts on these busters. Now let's finish Tekashi, right? Since this weirdo thinks he's somebody to brag about to show him in his video, right? The video where he's walking up dapping fiends. Okay. We're just gonna do this one nice and short and sweet and get into something else though. All right. Johnny Wang right here on the phone, still trying to save him, right? But he didn't want to come here, right? Wait. Bro, I think I saw a tumbleweed just roll past the block, bro. Hold on. Bro, look at this, yo. There's not one soul. This is Drew. Look at this. What time of day could this possibly be where there's whole projects full of thousands of people and not one human being is on the block? It's not one lawn chair out there like y'all normally see when I'm walking up on live, right? It's normally lawn chairs, something. It's not one human being. And this is the time you choose to pop up to shoot a 2-minute video? This is one of the worst responses from a gangster I think that's ever happened. If you were supposed to be a gangster and you started off your last video talking about you playing with a gangster, and then you come and do this, right? So no one's here on the block as we can see, people. What's up, new people? Double tap that screen. The expose is continuing. And this is what's unfortunate. This is Shakim, right? I know him, no disrespect to him. He's a hip-hop legend. He's about, I don't want to even say his age, but I mean, bro, Shakim is like basically like somebody that you see anytime you come past here. But look at the time of day. It's raining, brother. It's raining outside. It's a lady with an umbrella. You literally waited until it was raining and no one outside to pop up, dap 3 or 4 fiends, have a conversation with Shakim, and what else? This is your response to show that you're good in the hood? No one outside, okay? And bro, why you doing this to bro? Why are you doing this to him, bro? You know he's hiding giraffe ass on a spacecraft. Why are you doing that to him, bro? Look at that man's pupils. Why you forcing me to do this? Come on, bro. Sound off is crazy. I don't know if young man is a fiend. I don't want to call him a dope fiend, but I mean the other guys were clearly fiends. All right. So okay, you have one person, all right, that gave you what seems like some love. Let's hear what he says.
Coming strong, coming bigger and better.
We're coming strong and we're coming bigger and better.
Oh, I'll snap it up.
Okay.
Safety king.
You see how he told him to be safe. Because he know. Look, you out there with the garbage people. The garbage people. And bruh, no. You can't even make this up, people. You can't make this up, guys. Tekashi 6 Ice is crazy. Tekashi 6 Ice is OD. This nigga did a move like when he went to O Block and did like a quick little video where nobody. Look at my man's shirt, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Look at my man's shirt, bro. Look at my man's shirt, bro. You can't make this up, ladies. I'm sorry, ladies. I know y'all don't, I'm sorry I have to be petty, y'all. Look at this, bro. Look at the people you talking to, bro. My man's attire is filthy. He got stains all over his clothing. Like, come on, bro. You trying to make these people look like they the wolves, shit ripped up. You talking to bums and homeless looking niggas, bro. Look at his sleeves. This is who you talking to and trying to make it look like they the wolves on the block. And this is why we had to do this, y'all. We had to show y'all that, nah, bro, this man can't even come around when it's lit. He got to do stuff like this. Double tap that screen if you know what I mean, man. Don't cost you nothing to press that button. Tyrone say, yo, chill, crying face. Bro, nah. Now you got to get this work. Why would he do this? Why would he shoot this video thinking this is a good look for him? Because he's really that delusional. Look at this. So you walked in the building when no one was there and turned around. Still talking to Shakim on the corner where no one's outside. No one's outside again. Wait, let's show the park. No one's outside in the park. No one's outside anywhere. What was this, 6 in the morning? And look, then he comes to the Ock. The Ock's face is looking like, look how he's look. He's like, okay, what's going on? What's up? What's up? He said, that's a mean creep. Bruh. Look at his face. Look at as soon as he sees the camera. Look, he's like, what the hell is he doing with that camera? What you doing with that camera in the store, man? What's up? Doesn't look like a happy to be on camera face to me. Am I tripping y'all or is this crazy? See, we already did this on Instagram, but y'all gassing it and y'all was like, yo, what happened? What's going on? So y'all must have heard about this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all must have heard about this, man. So, we just gonna have a watch party, right? For this 2-minute video. So he gives the bodega guy £1 and walks out and then has a slow motion. Wait, let's see the surroundings. Let's see how many human beings we see in sight. We see, there's one behind a pole. Pause. This is like one of those games where you gotta like try to find the person, right? There's one. Y'all see another one? I don't see any, I don't know. No people. No humans. Let's see. Wait a minute. Maybe there's some over there. Hold on. Oh, no. And what did he think that was? Did he think that was like the slow motion walk of victory? Yo, I think that's what he thought. I think he thought like that walk is like walk off into the sunset. Like, now what? He said 2 people total. Yeah, it was him and the other guy. Look, there's nobody there. There's nobody there, bro. There was one lady in the store right there. Here goes the Ock, looking confused, like, okay, what? All right. And look, he did the slow-mo walk-off, like, yeah. He said, yo, film this. Film me walking off. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is the walk-off, like, yeah. Feel me? The OG. You see, I still got love out here at 6 in the morning. And that's the end of the video. This is fake cheering me up, I'm not gonna lie. I was actually in like a little bit of a mood, but this is like really, really funny to me. What y'all think? It's pretty hilarious, right? It's actually kind of sad too. It's like kind of sad. Cause it's like, I really don't like that. It's like, when you watching somebody that you thought, you know what I'm saying, had at least a little bit of heart, just go out like a complete, like, wow. So a nigga told you, suck my D, come to the hood, and you come at 6 in the morning and dap some fiends and turn around and leave. Get some footage of the block with no one on it. Get this wide shot of the building. Yeah, there you go. He said, LMFAO, fam, I fell asleep and some other effer how woke up to this live playing and I heard you talking and I thought I was tripping. He says, I don't like laughing at someone's death even though they were a bad person. I mean, yeah. I mean, he's not dead yet, but I mean, hey. You know, it's definitely a demise. It's something to laugh at, so I understand. It's kind of like embarrassing, right? It's kind of sad to see. It's like, wow, that's what he did? That's what he's resorting to? Shorty in the chat on Instagram was like, all the ladies was in there like crying. And they was like, yo, Jones, come on, just leave him alone now. It's like, nah, I think we gotta put the nail in the coffin now. Yeah, I think we gotta put the nail in now. Pause. Yeah, it's about that time. He says they talking about that Charlie K shit. What's that? He says he's out in them wee hours of the snatch and take. How many warrants do I have? None, Dan P. I didn't do nothing wrong. And I still ain't do nothing wrong. All I did was go document some content and laugh at a fake wolf and shoot some music videos, sang some good raps. That's all I did. Some of y'all are so square that y'all look at that as crazy. He's crazy, he's crashing out. Because why? Because you scared of these other people that you think you're supposed to be scared of? That ain't scary? And I'm showing y'all why they not? Oh, okay. He says they was wilding out. He said, we know, nah. Is that a Black Panther on your neck? Nah, Star, it's a goat. It's a goat, baby. No. Because if you don't know about me, Star, see, some of y'all ladies don't even be knowing what's going on or who I am. And I appreciate y'all just coming through and vibing, because maybe y'all think I got a cool vibe, right? But I'm actually an artist and a battle rapper. Not no more. I'm about to just focus on my macking and my stacking, actually. And my rapping. You know, I make music, I make films, but I actually, for years, I've been a battle rapper, right? But the way battle rap is turning nowadays, it's actually turning into more of a shit show, some WWF stuff. And you got guys out here that just to try and perpetuate an image, they will take something that's a real family, a real crew, and try to misrepresent it to the world for the clout of it. So this guy in question that just did that Tekashi move y'all seen, where there was nobody outside and you pop up to dap some fiends and make it look like you're the wolves, calling them wolf. You're a wolf, you're a wolf, you're a wolf. Making it people that's strangers and people at home think, oh, well, see, he's good. Those are the wolves. With dirty shirts and crazy hair and all of this weird stuff. Those are the wolves. Nah, bro, those is fiends and people that just stand on the block all day. No disrespect to them. No disrespect to them. But this is why we gotta show y'all the difference. This is why we doing this, because you see what this man does? You see what he do? They're sheep. Exactly. That's all. He says, oh, so that, he says, that's nice. Reminds me of the Lion King. Hey, Star, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely on some Mufasa shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing. Win, lose, or draw, man. You stand up. You stand up for yourself. Win, lose, or draw. So even if I was wrong, which I'm not, you at least have some pushback or something. What type of man is you that you just do a little weird move like that and think that that's good enough? You ain't even addressed me as a man, bro. You're supposed to be a gangster. You're supposed to be a wolf. You claim you saw me. You ain't even do nothing. You doing some little slow-mo walk off into the sunset like you just did a move. By dabbing some fiends and walking in the bodega. That to you was enough. And it's not that going live on the block and all of this stuff is what it's about, because that's when you get into territory where people start saying stuff like, come on, man, that's some YN stuff and stuff like that. But no, what it means is, and what the point here is, it's a family situation. This is way beyond battle rap. This is a situation where someone's been doing bad and it's still not respecting the fact that you're not allowed to use the brand at your leisure for what you want anymore, brother. That's all it is. He says GOT is like Game of Thrones, huh? Yeah, man. That's how it really be like. Cause you got guys out here that's like Littlefinger. Yeah, he's Littlefinger. If this was Game of Thrones, he's definitely Littlefinger. He said, let's tally bands. He says, how can a rat and a rape and a scrapist be a wolf? Double R. Yeah, period. That's the bottom line. A double R can't be with the wolves unless it's a Range Rover or a Rolls Royce, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. The niggas been not rocking with dude. People try to say, well, why didn't you tell it? Why did you hide his secrets? We ain't hide nothing. We told y'all boy wasn't good a long time ago. It's just now coming out. Are we not the police? It ain't our job to report what people did bad, but we told you, and I told you, you've been bad. I didn't want it to come to this. I didn't even want people, because I have love for people that probably still have a little bit of love for him, even though they know he a crap and a creep, right? So I ain't even want those people to be, you know what I'm saying? But hey, it's collateral damage at this point. Everybody got to accept it. It is what it is. He on the plate. You know what I'm saying? And not because I say he's on the plate, not because I say, you know, that I'm trying to do anything to him. Only thing that I'm doing is exposing the real, man. Stop playing with the wolf, bro. That's all. You're not a wolf. You ain't got that type of heart. You ain't got that type of heart. Look at the type of games you playing. You just did a Tekashi move. That's crazy. What about, yeah, we're not even gonna say his name. To me, he's a reason why I feel like your battle rap is just like, why y'all still even dealing with that guy? And I'm talking to you, Rock Alton, because I don't want to say his name, Rock Afrin or whatever. Why would you even still be thinking about that man after you even know what he did? See, some of y'all give people way too much grace in battle rap. Just because you grew up watching them, you let them be whatever, because it's like wrestling. You just don't care if it's real or not. So you just use the same character mentality that you would have for a wrestler, for an entertainer, for an artist. When some of us is real, man. Some of us got real lives, and some of us is really still out here. You know what I'm saying? And it matters what I do with my time and my name and my game. I'm not out here playing with mine for no battle rap clout or nothing like that. And if that's what some of y'all think, that's because y'all don't live in this life. Y'all don't live in this world where it's real, and what you do with your mind and your time and your actions matters. Where you don't play and then go on the internet and dap up some fiends and they're, all right, yeah, there you go. They're going to get that. That works on some of y'all because y'all sitting behind, you know, a desk somewhere or somewhere living a life that has nothing to do with this life. So of course you don't know the difference. But that's why I got to show y'all. You see the difference? You see the difference? When I go to the block and you see me walking up, it's by myself and you see 15, 20 niggas. I'm having conversations about lawn chairs, about this. The ladies is walking up to me. The fiends also, right? But they talking about, give me something. They ain't just give me a dap. They talking about, hey, give me $1. Can you give me some weed? They know I got shit. You see the difference? I'm glad he did that because he just helped y'all see the difference. You know what I'm saying? And now this man's people in the comments like, oh shit, yeah, I told y'all. I told y'all niggas. But anyway, let's go into a topic. Let's talk about something. Yeah, he says, yeah, he's been kind of quiet. Hey, man. Star, I gotta see what you look. Let me see. Why I can't see these avatars? I gotta be these avatars bigger. Says, Red Rob says, hey, from Texas. What's up, baby? It says it's called character and stay true to you. That's right. He says, what's the topic? What topic should we make, y'all? I had something I wanted to talk about, but I'm like, being that we've been talking about so much stuff that could be perceived as negativity, I don't even want to talk about no jail stuff and all nothing like that. So I'm thinking about I'm thinking about a story that might have something to do with the ladies or some game, you know? Some type of, something we could learn something from. What y'all think? Smoking Girl, which says, hey from the DMV. What's up, baby? How you doing? Mook and Hitman. Alright. You ever battled a family member? Nah, I ain't that type of nigga, bro. Question. Yo. Nah, my phone died, baby. My phone died, y'all. So I ain't have it on the charger. I've been talking shit on Instagram. I've been doing a bunch of stuff. I didn't realize it was dying. So my phone's died. But with Star, you still in here, baby? I'm gonna answer a couple of y'all questions. He says, damn, y'all still in here. Alright. The devil be working. The devil be working. But we gotta outwork him, right? So hopefully we good now. I had to switch chargers to the good chargers, so we on 3%, but we still lit. I see there's still about 50 of y'all in here, so we still here, right? What's up? We good now? Y'all hear me? Smoking Girl said, I was like, what is wrong with my phone? Nah, it ain't your phone, baby. It was my phone. It was my phone. Shirai says, I guess we'll never know. What you want to know, Shirai? What you want to know? What y'all ladies really want to know? Let me make sure who asked me that other question really is still here. Let me see. Star, you still here? Smoking Girl, you still here? Dolo Bars, what's up? Charlie Kirk, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Who's Charlie Kirk? Well, Larry Bryant, that was a young lady asking that question. I want to make sure the young lady's still here. So was he Wolf? Yeah, he was a wolf. He was a wolf. You know what I'm saying? But the difference is, it doesn't matter what you are, right? If you are a Blood, a Crip, a Wolf, a Nieta, a Latin King, a Mexican Mafia, or anything, if you were any of those, and you do the moves that he just did, that's it. You're not that no more. If somebody calls you out and says, yo, meet me right now, I think you are this and a that and a this, and you say, no, I don't have to meet you, and block them, and then go pull up on the block at 6 in the morning and dap some fiends and put it on the internet, you're marked out. If we find out you got a get off me charge, a get off me situation, because y'all saying that so much, y'all making me say that. When you have a get off me situation, right? But apparently someone else was saying he had a charge. I didn't even know he had a get off me charge. If he do, I just know he had a get off me situation. My homie was right there for him. Called me and walked the girl to the hospital. That's all I needed to see. I don't need to see nothing more than that. Once I see that and I know that, I don't need nothing more. If somebody else needs something more because you don't know or you don't believe it, that's up to you. But I know. And I know all the other stuff I know. So to me, that's the reason for this whole thing. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You don't get to be a wolf no more after that. You don't get to be a Blood no more after that. You got to get your DP or you get your put off. And if you was in jail and you did something like that, you rolled it up or something like that, or you try to tell everybody, well, I don't want to fight because I don't want to get in trouble, guess what's going to happen to you? And now you got to go to PC because that's a cur move. That's a bitch move. That's not what a man does. That's not what a stand-up nigga does. You face your problem. You deal with it head up, no matter what, win, lose, or draw. That's what a wolf, that's what a G does. Period. You address your stuff like a man. You don't run from it. You don't say you saw somebody and then I didn't want to get in trouble and all this other shit. That's bitch shit, bro, period. You could have just asked the nigga whatever. You could have just at least talked to him like a man. Anything. Anything. Star says, I concur and keep it real. Ice says, no, give me that old creep. PC. Yeah, it's PC type niggas, bro. He a PC type of nigga, bro. He'll do anything to stay out of jail. That's who he is. He'll do anything to stay out of jail. What does that tell you about somebody? I went to jail. And I'm not even a jail type of person, but guess what? I did what I do what I'm supposed to do, I think. I don't do shit hiding from consequences. So I'll answer your question. Yes, I'm a real P. I've been a real P my whole life. But what does a P mean? That's the question. I don't know what that word means to you, but what that word means to me is I'm some game. I talk slicker than salamander saliva. My vernacular is very spectacular, right? I have a certain level of pizzazz. It's a reason why all you ladies are in here kicking it with me and like hanging out with me here. Y'all ain't getting no money with me. Shiraz says, rich P, real P. Nah, for real. I'm a real P to being that it's in me, not on me. It's not about me doing some act. It's not about me committing no crime. It's not about even me making no money. It's about the fact that when I deal with a woman, or when I deal with the way I think about life and situations, I'm always looking to extract the most money out of it. I'm always looking for the angle of how I could capitalize. That's just the way I think and move, and I'm not tender below the zipper. That's something you gotta be born with. Most men are naturally bred to be tender below the zipper. We're naturally engineered to be horny. That's the way the world keeps being populated. But there's some of us that's born a little bit different. There's some of us that's born to where we could look at a beautiful woman and be like, baby, put your clothes back on. I don't know you. What's your name? Where you from? I'm that type of nigga. So yeah, I'm one of the realest P's that ever lived. Cause I never even used my game to bring it to the world and to glorify it and look like, yeah, baby, I'm the biggest, whatever. That's never been my MO. But if I have somebody that really is willing to build with me and really locked in with me and believes in me eye to eye, nigga, we can move mountains. And I did it before. So yeah, if that answers your question. Gina Davis says, kisses. He says, shit, yeah, I mean, He says, stop scamming black people and help enlighten them. Well, brother, I'm not even gonna put you in timeout or block you for that, but I will respond to that. If you're not intelligent enough to see that the words that just came out of my mouth are not only enlightening, but also are very detailed in explaining my perspective on the way I am enlightened, then that's up to you. Because not only am I enlightened and I spread light whenever I speak, but I'm also a testament to light. Sirius is the name of the brightest star, sir. And there's a reason why I'm taking over the internet. And this cause that I'm on, whether you realize it or not, is positive, because I'm eradicating a demon. I'm eradicating a foul nigga that been out here playing with people and playing games with real niggas, and y'all suckers be liking it, because y'all don't know no better. Y'all don't got no real game in y'all. Y'all ain't got no real story that comes from these trenches. Y'all ain't got no real family that put in pain and probably got 1,000 years of jail time between each other, that don't appreciate suckers coming to the internet and misrepresenting what they put their whole life into. So if you don't understand what light is, say that. But every time I speak and every time I build, I'm about light. So if I have a woman in my life that I'm able to move mountains and make millions of dollars with, what is not enlightening about that, sir? Some of y'all just squares and goofies. He said, what's Unc on about? Yeah, suckers. Yeah, Sherrod, they be suckers, man. He says, you're a star, and others want to dim people's stars instead of lifting others. You right, stunt smoking girl? I thank you, baby. I appreciate it, but that's what it be. They be trying to hate on your light. He says, I need that Jones that killed JC. What type time you was on then, because you was killing. Salute. It's the same shit. You just got to see me get in the ring, man. I ain't been in the ring that much. You know what I mean? He says, absolutely, love. Salute. He says, keep it G, bro. All the way 100. Was it one of those? Damn, bro. I don't know if I'm getting blind or what, but y'all, that writing looks so small. It's hard to see. Was it one of those team joints when the nigga mad, aggressive, and shorty ain't feeling him or would have really took it home or not? No. This is the irony, right? This is the irony. Well, first of all, we I don't want to stay on that. We got ladies in here. We talking about some game, right? We talking about some positivity and some game with the ladies, right? Thank you. She said you handsome. I appreciate that, baby. Thank you. And honestly, I'm in the market for, you know what I'm saying? I need me a good, real bitch that's really willing to, you know what I'm saying, to help me take over this goddamn world. That's what I need. So this other stuff, this battle stuff and all this, don't let this get you confused and thinking I'm emotionally invested or this is really, you know, something that matters to me. This is something that matters because of the brand, the Wolf brand. When y'all see me representing the Wolf, y'all know that that's something that's a real thing to me because it's my family. It's years. It's 30 years in it. So that's all that is. But my focus on the daily is getting to this bag. It's getting to this money. And if you notice, the type of people that you see these people talking to, they ain't getting no money. You notice he ain't hopping out of nothing exotic. He ain't got nothing going on. He ain't got no drip, no nothing. It's no motion. So please, don't get this construed with that. That's all it is. That's all we need to make sure we're clear so we can get these millions, pardon my language, pardon my energy, out of the Wolf. We got millions to get out of this. So we can't be playing or letting other people play. That's all it is. She says, yes. He says, okay, well, 100 Styles, I mean, there's 50 wolves that disagree with you, brother, so. He says, exactly. He says, no motion, word. Okay, well, Eli Bats, if I'm a sheep and not a wolf, please come prove it to me. Somebody prove it. Because it's so far, all of y'all niggas is running from me. And you only talk shit on the internet. So the reality of it is, I don't want to have to hurt any of you people, but y'all are trying to make me hurt y'all. Because y'all just don't want to admit I'm the guy. And I'm really the Don Dada. I'm really bossed up and sauced up. I got more game than you. I look better than you. I get more money than you. I'll slap the shit out of you. My dog's more pretty than you. Everything's better. And it makes some of you people mad. But I don't even be popping it like that. I don't even like to pop it like that. I try to be humble and a man of the people and all this stuff. I be kicking it, laughing, joking, and then motherfuckers think they can play with you. Then out comes the belt. Out comes the fangs. Then, oh, Jones is tripping. He's acting like a YN. But I'm going to be a YN then. A OYN. You know what I mean? I'm out here looking good. I'm good. I got time. I ain't playing with y'all. You know? She says, Sherry, hard eyes. Big Greasy says, hell yeah. Or he says, with your 1-bedroom apartment, Eli Best, you are a hater. And I'm going to put you in timeout after we show you that you're just hating. It's actually not a 1-bedroom. It's actually a 2-bedroom with a lawn and boat docks across the street and, you know, very spacious, 3 walk-in closets, you know. It's pretty good for one man, you know. It's not that bad for one guy, right? You know, you want to take a tour? Let's take a tour while we put you in timeout. Matter of fact, yeah, let's put you in timeout for 24 hours, dickhead. Now you can't even see the rest of this. I was gonna just give you a nice good time out, but instead we're gonna give you the whole thing, right? You know what I mean? I got the exotic ceilings that go like, you know what I'm saying, with the lights in the joint. You know what I mean? Brand new state of the art thing. I gotta scrub this because I've been using this grill so much. Got the grill in the middle. You know what I'm saying? I just finished cooking me some fish. I'm doing pretty good. I love this place. You know, actually, this is one of my favorite, you know, cribs. You know what I'm saying? About to have to break these out. You know what I'm saying? The furs. It's gonna be fur season soon. The peacoats. You know what I mean? In fact, I gotta hang this up. I gotta hang my shit up. I ain't got this stuff on there. You know? I got some drip in this. You know I like when it get cold. I get to throw that shit on. You know what I mean? I get to throw that shit on the peach leathers and all that. Peach butter sauce. These niggas ain't coming like me. This is one closet. Let me see. Y'all gonna make me start popping it on y'all, man. Y'all gonna make me start popping. Y'all gonna really be mad. Y'all gonna be really mad then. It's like, I fucking hate this guy. You know what I'm saying? Don't make me get the suit, ladies. Don't make me back the suit jackets out on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Once I start backing shit like this out, you know, that's when it starts getting spooky. You know what I'm saying? Real player shit. You know, real life player shit. Custom made by my guy Exclusive Game. If you know about that, check out my guy Exclusive Game. He only makes 101s. This was like $2,000. This was like 2 bands just for this jacket. You know what I mean? This jacket was like, I think this was like 6 or 7 or something. This was just a cool look. I just was feeling this jacket. I don't know if y'all can really see the texture. And it's like cashmere, like soft. That's how, you know, I like to dress like that too, posh. You know what I'm saying? With the short, I don't know if y'all know about that, with the short collar. You know what I'm saying? Some real Kentucky Derby at the racehorse type shit. You know what I mean? This right here is like that vintage with the, you know what I mean? That's some rock star shit. I like vintage levers too. Check this. Now this is fire. You see what it say? Oasis with the mermaid. Huh? And I really shouldn't show that floor because I have all types of shit in here that's not even organized. But you know, don't judge me. I gotta do laundry. It says, spooky season. Yeah, man. She says, I know you look good in that. Appreciate you, Gina. What you mean, Gina Till? Stop hating on my girls in here, bro. Some of y'all niggas really, that's how you know y'all niggas don't get no bitches, bro. Y'all be really in here telling a bitch to chill. She talking to a man, bro. Like, what you mean, chill? They trying to tell her not to give me compliments. Y'all niggas is crazy. Some of y'all niggas, you know y'all niggas ain't getting no bitches growing up. You trying to tell a female not to give another man a compliment. You know how weak that makes you look? Chill, yo, get off his dick. What? Bro, I should put you in timeout for that, bro. Like, that's crazy. Anyway, it says that's some attire. That's pimp attire. Hey, Star, it sounds like we gotta have a conversation, all right? Stop trying to blow stuff up on the internet, baby. You know what I'm saying? You can just talk to me if you like my style. You know what I mean? I told you, just follow me on the gram, send me a DM, you know what I'm saying? We chop it up. We ain't gotta, you know? But no, that's player attire, okay? Let's get it right. That's Mac attire. Because y'all don't know the difference. I'm gonna give y'all the difference right now. Y'all know the difference? Y'all know the difference between a player and a pimp? And a Mac? Do you know? Do you? Do you? Do you? Michael Jackson voice? I'm gonna tell you the difference. A player, you could be, I'm gonna tell you back in the day what a player was. Your grandfather was probably a player. You know what he could do? He could play pool. He could shoot dice. He might not know how to do 3-card Molly, right? I know how to do all that. I know how to shoot pool. I know how to play dice. I know how to play 3-card Molly. You give me 3 cards right now, I'll have a crowd standing around talking about, all right, now point the red card. I was doing that when I was 14. My dad told me to do that. Back in the 70s and all that, that's what it was. He was a player. You be a pool shark, you be a this, you might have some hoes, you might have some this, you might smell some coke, you might some this, but you're a player. You're not necessarily a P, right? Where that's your only job. You're not selling drugs. You're not robbing people. You're not doing extra pool shark stuff. You got you a real down hoe and you're focused on your pimping. Now you're pimping. That's all you're doing. You're not selling drugs. You're not going against your pimping, dividing your trap by doing a bunch of other shit with it. Huh? And then there's a Mac. It's the graduated version. It's the man that's not just accepting any old money that comes from a prostitute. It's a man that actually has the intellect and the wisdom to move like a boss. To actually have not only the game going on where he has multiple businesses and business things going on, but he's functioning on the level of somebody that wears suits and wingtips and cufflinks. He moves with class and prestige. He's not dealing with a bunch of low-level, flat-backy stuff. Hello? He said, they not ready for this, Wolf. You know what I'm saying? Hundreds. They ain't ready for this type of game. Y'all don't understand the difference. And you talking to me about niggas that's walking around giving fiends I don't want to call it that. Talking to dirty fiends standing around versus talking to people that wear $2,000 jackets and hats that feel like they made out of, butter. I love how this hat feels. It's a whole different sandwich, bro. You gotta be born like this, though. And by the grace of Allah in the game, I was cultivated by other people and whatever. You know what I'm saying? He said, real talk. He says, your face is so funny. Why? I know I got an expressive face, whatever. Says, my nigga got a goat skin hat. That's funny. Okay. He said, the real danger isn't the wolf outside the gate. It's the one inside thinking it was loyal and had no morals to protect you. Tell me about it. I had to find out the hard way. When I was coming home from jail and thought I was about to get a couple $1,000s that I needed to pay to stay at this extended stay that I had to stay at. And then I found out somebody that I know for 20 years told the guy that I'm not going to go and not to give me the money. Same nigga that was showing walking in the bodega trying to make fiends look like our members. Yeah, that's how I had to find that out. I'm telling my lawyer, no, I'm good. There ain't gonna be nothing on the internet incriminating me. And the one video that's out is a guy that's supposedly my whatever that I got mad videos with, that you see me standing next to, throwing up the same set. By the grace of Allah in the game, the DA, which was from the Bronx, which could have easily just Googled that fucking video, good thing she didn't see it. Because she could have just said right there, well, you know what, Your Honor? No, this is BS. He's actually the part of a such and such. And he actually, his own friend that's in his videos right here is saying that he's a P that does crimes with women, right? Which actually, you notice I said, don't call me that. I'm a Mac, I'm a boss. Don't call me a pimp though. That's a crime. That insinuates that I'm doing something illegal for my money. Not that I'm just a handsome, calculated and intelligent boss that actually can have you can have a woman in a part of your business. That doesn't mean you're doing something illegal. But when you say that P word, that's just a crime, right? So this is the difference. You are the person that's supposed to be protecting your homie from that. You're supposed to be telling the world, nah, man, that ain't his shit, man. Hell no. He would never do that. Instead, you're saying the exact opposite. You saying, yeah, of course he had to do. He ain't nothing wrong with him. He gotta protect himself because he's a P and because he be taking niggas bitches, and you never know. Them pimp niggas be going to war taking these niggas each other's bitches. Do I talk to y'all like that? Do I talk to y'all on that level? Shirai, have you ever been in here? Have you ever seen me? Have I been trying to knock you, Shirai? Smoking girl? Have I been telling y'all, hey, baby, look, you know what I'm saying? Listen, hey, look, you need some money? Check this out, baby. If you really want to get down, you know what I'm saying? All you got to do. Am I petty, ladies? You feel me? Like this type of games they be trying to play. Because they don't want to admit that you really him. You know what I'm saying? She said, crying face, no. Right. Donna, what's up, baby? How you doing? You know? She said, what's going on? We just chopping it up. I was showing y'all how boy did a little Tekashi 6 ice move. But now we over here on more important things, like, you know, just building with the ladies and getting some real perspective on what a real one is. Because this is what's happening nowadays, I think, especially with me. When you see people that don't understand the value of a man mentally. Because nowadays, what's happening? Most of, you know, I don't want to say most of, but a lot of people, they're pushing this narrative of independence. And this narrative of, you don't need him, girl, and you don't need this, and whatever, right? So when you're dealing with a lot of women, it's transactional already. They're unknowingly already thinking like prostitutes, but not real ones. So they already stepping to the table expecting you, yo, can you pay my bills? Like, man, my month was rough, and da-da-da. These are conversations you having in the first meeting somebody, trying to see if they're going to rescue you. Instead of actually saying, yo, hold on. You spamming like a motherfucker. Yo, real talk, stop spamming my chat, bro. I'm going to have to block you. All right? You type that same thing 10 times. Like, all right, hold on. So, yeah. It's just weird. You know what I mean? Yeah, don't talk about read my bars then. Like, this ain't about your bars, bro. Hold on. I ain't got time to be reading your bars right now. Like, you Odee. Jang, what's wrong with him, baby? All right, you said these new YNs, it better be hot now, all right? I'm going to read your bars. It better be hot. If it ain't hot, your guys going in timeout. All right, how about that? Said these new little YNs just be popping perks, but when I pop off, you're going to end up on a shirt just for talking out your neck like Charlie Kirk. I'm ready, Serius Jones. You can't battle on me. Nah, bro. You're going in timeout for that, bro. You're going in timeout, bro. You got 10 minutes in the hole for that, bro. You're going to solitary confinement for that. He said, read the bars, Shirai. What's wrong with them? He said, don't read them. Yeah. He says, yeah, you only got time to run your mouth. Absolutely. And I'm getting paid here to do it, sir, and talking to some females. So get your ass in timeout and shut up. How about that? 30 minutes for you, a-hole. How you talking about? They can go and troll me. You say, y'all ladies, why y'all laughing at his bars? Nah, you know what's whack? As soon as somebody dies, you want to try and make a bar out of it. That ain't cool, bro. That ain't battle rap. To disrespect somebody that just died. Some of y'all think that's a bar. When someone just dies. And shout out to, I don't know what the hell's wrong with this nigga Arsenal. He talking about Eddie Winslow. It's not Eddie Winslow, brother. It's Theodore Huxtable. Like, but I guess that's cool to say, right? Because he just died. Go out on a trip, like such and such Huxtable. Oh. All right. I never thought that was cool. I never tried to cheat for reactions like that with bars. Somebody dies, you just disrespect them for a bar. Like, all right. No. He said exactly. This world needs Jesus. Said, wow, he's whack as F. Yeah, that's what he just did. I guess this Charlie Kirk guy is somebody that just got unalived. I don't know. I don't know who he is, though. He says, but you disrespected Mook's dead mom. You damn right I did. Because he said, S my D. And F your mom. How about that? If you have a mom and she's alive or dead, tell her to meet me and give me some sloppy toppy. How about that? Is that disrespectful enough? You want to keep being here playing, Larry Bryant? And now your ass is blocked, Larry. Because you've been sitting here fucking playing and pussyfooting on the line of being a hater and faking a supporter. Now I know you're really a hater. So your ass is blocked, Larry. Have a nice life. Weird ass niggas. Y'all think I don't be remembering y'all names. I remember y'all. Larry Bryant. Yeah, how about that? Tell your mom to come meet me. Bye, Larry. Said bye, Larry. Exactly. Fuck out of here. Larry. Larry been in here hating, ladies. He been in here. They be thinking I don't remember them. I'll be remembering. Y'all crying, laughing. He said, yeah, Larry, get out of here. Yo, I be trying to be nice, ladies. I really been letting him chill. It been mad long and he been kind of throwing shots, but I wasn't sure. You know, I don't be hating. And and the rule here is you control as long as you pay your toll. Matter of fact, double tap that screen, if you know what I mean, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. Go like that right fast. Come on, come on. Just go ahead, go ahead. There we go. Yep. See, like that, right? It's called wiping your feet at the door, because as y'all can see, we don't wear shoes in my house. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Muslim. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wipe your feet at the door, that's all. You know what I'm saying? He says, I think Serius needs some mods. Shauna, I normally do have one. My man Big Time be in here kind of helping. But, I mean, we could build on it, you know what I'm saying? Damn, y'all in here, ladies. Y'all got me kind of feeling myself. Brianna, what's up? Donna, what's up? Smoking Girl, what's up? Shauna Girl. And y'all looking good in these Abbeys. Star, K Dot, Shirai. Let me find out. I'm fake Liddy in this motherfucker. Okay, all right. Y'all got me kind of, you know what I'm saying? I got some options here. All right. Which one of y'all gonna choose up with me and help me take this goddamn world? Well, that's the question, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need. He says showing love. I appreciate that, love. I appreciate all of y'all for sure, for sure. Y'all be keeping me on my toes like ballerina shoes for showski. You know? I gotta stay out my fields and stay on these $100 bills, man. You know what I'm saying? It says Rex knows what you I don't know what they know what you're about to be. Yeah, I think that's what it is. They see where I'm going. They see where I'm going. They see what it's about to be. They know it's about to be back-to-back RRs and not the words that that other guy is. Not the bad R's. But like the Rolls Royces, not the Rapists and the Rappers, the Rats and the Ravens. The Box Takers. The Fiend Dappers. The Block Standers. You know what I mean? It's the bosses and the sauces, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the top of the food chain ones for real. Yeah. They know we starting to show the world the difference and they're trying to stop it. That's what's happening. So for people that's naive and don't see the real spiritual warfare going on right now, yeah. And I'm out here like this. What's up? What's up? I got demons on the ropes. Like, what's up? What y'all want to do? And my blessings just keep coming. Bam, 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 bam. I'm catching them. But the devil's still, when the blessings come, it's like it's still shit fighting. That's how the game be. You know what I'm saying? So who really riding with you is who really riding with you, who really fighting with you. Because it's always going to be something. What type of bitch is going to stick through all that? That's the question. I thought I had one. Thought I had one that was going to ride it out. Silly me. It's all right. You know what I mean? Got to take it in stride to keep it player. See, that's what makes you a real P. When you can take it in stride, it don't kill you, don't break you, it don't make you bitter or angry. Instead, it turn you up even more. Turn my pimping up even more. Turn my macking up even more in terms of my swag, my aura. It make me even feel even, you know what I mean? Something, it turns something up. That's the reason why, I don't know, there's been more ladies in my lives than it ever been. I don't know why. But I ain't letting nothing to turn my swag down. Instead, it's turning it up even more. That's how that works. You're a real one. You just crystallize. Everything you go through makes you smarter. Everything you go through makes you stronger and sharper. Especially the bad shit. You know? He said it turns something up. That's right, Sherrod. He said, Jones, you can't expose everybody, gang. I ain't trying to expose everybody. I'm just exposing the motherfuckers that try to play with me. Leave me alone unless you want to get exposed. Is that not a simple way to look at it? Leave the wolf alone if you don't want to get bit. Pause. That's it. Nice and simple. Says, have you ever battled Lux? Yeah, I battled Lux the first day that I moved to the building in Harlem. One of the first days that I moved to the building, they said, you can't beat Poppy Rock. And I was like, who the fuck is that? And they went and got him, and it was Lux. And we had about like a 7-round battle in front of the building. And it was, I ain't gonna lie, basically was like, I can't say I won and he can't say he won. It was like a tie type shit. And I know usually people think when you say that, that means you lost. But no, this one was like that. He said that rhyme that he wound up saying the moot. My guns clap like, and they sound like they got hands on them or whatever. He said that line. But it was like a mutual respect thing. After that, he became damn near like my partner in rhyme. If you notice, you'll see me and Lux rapping together on mad DVDs. Come Up DVD. Every time there was a cypher or a DVD or something, I would bring him with me. That's how I rock. If I rock with you, I want to bring light to you. So this is what y'all don't know. A lot of those DVDs that y'all see me and Lux on, I brought that there, not to take nothing away from him, but just because I wanted his talent to shine. I knew he was dead nice. And I was like, nah, Lux is the truth. Like, I wanted him to rap with me. I wanted us to rap together, right? Same thing with Arsenal. If y'all remember the Got Bars series, I'm going to start posting those so y'all can really see the history of this shit because they're trying to make it blurry for y'all. They don't want to show y'all how much love and how much light I done put on other niggas. I've been trying to put niggas on. Got Bars was a series that I would go everywhere and shoot with everybody to just have them spitting bars. I wasn't getting paid from that. I didn't even know about monetizing. I didn't even have it on my own channel. That's why they ain't even on this channel. I was really doing that because just for the love of the culture. I wanted to see niggas win. I like to see niggas shine. But this is why I gotta focus my talents on my own game and on my own change and making money. Because as you can see, they're ungrateful. They don't put that down in the history books. They don't tell the world, yeah, Jones is the first one that had me on camera when I was Got Bars and this and this and that. I didn't know Arsenal. I saw him at a battle at the Lions Den, and he was like, yo, he was talking to me in the crowd like we knew each other. And I'm like, you know, I wanted to make sure he won first. I'm like, damn, hold on, nigga. That's when he was battling Tech 9. And they had a classic with it that night, with damn near a classic. And after that, I said, all right, come on. Come to the studio. Yo, come on. Come to the cypher. It's simple with me like that. So people like to get fuzzy and get their minds blurry and forget what you did. Forget how much you helped them. Forget how much you wanted to see them win. They don't reciprocate that a lot of times because these niggas in the battle rap culture, they not really from the streets for most of these niggas, bro. They didn't really go through the pain and the struggle of having to get money from the ground up and state to state and all that. They ain't never lived like a cross-country P, man. They don't know nothing about what you living like. So at the end of the day, they really feel like, no, yeah, you know, good looking Jones, but they're intimidated. They from the outside looking in. said 100, 100. Hello? You know what I'm saying? He said battle rappers don't make good. No, that's cap. The biggest musicians that are rappers ever are battle rappers. Y'all just don't get it. Biggie was a battle rapper. Eminem was a battle rapper. Jay-Z was a battle rapper. Hello? DMX was a battle rapper. For 10 years, he battled in jail. He battled K Solo. He battled DMX. I mean Jay-Z. Jay-Z and DMX have a battle on camera. They were battle rappers. Hello? They just didn't have a platform to get to the world back then. Battle rap didn't have a fight club then. It didn't have a URL then. All it had was a street corner. Hello? You hear what I'm preaching to you? The biggest in the world ever were all battle rappers. So the phrase should be, battle rappers make the best music. Actually. Okay, Smoking Girl, you said love DMX, but Jay-Z, nope. You don't like Jay-Z? That's crazy. But either way, he's a battle rapper. He started off battling, talking about, look at it up, look at it up. He used to literally rap in gymnastic little flows and stuff. Just to show you he can riggedy rap and riggedy rap. That's how Jay-Z rapped at first. If that ain't a battle, he was literally the epitome of a lyrical miracle rapper. You know what I'm saying? He said, Jones, stop. You be having me screaming. Hello? Yo, listen. You know I ain't no cap in my rap. You know what I'm saying? She said, yeah, my ex-boyfriend got me watching them Smack DVDs. Oh, Star, you hurt my feelings. So you a boyfriend type of chick? Damn. I can't be your boyfriend, baby. He says, shit, even LL was a battle rapper. Yeah, come on now. What you mean even LL? LL was one of the hardest battle rappers. What you mean even? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now we talking. Now we making sense. You feel me? Battle rappers. That's what it was to be an MC. Huh? It wasn't called a battle rapper. It was called an MC. You see, I got to snarl the lip up when I see that. Like, nigga, it was an MC. You know? That's the point. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years, rocking the scenes, putting suckers in fear. What? That song right there was the hardest back then. Niggas be sitting there talking about shotgun blasts I heard when I rip and kill at will. The man of the hour, terror of power. I devour, don't get... Yeah, what? That was going crazy on that shit. He said, what did he say? I'm not your average man when I got a jammy in my hand. Pause. He said he got a jammy in his hand, but, you know, he went crazy on that shit. He said, I know, right? KRS-One, yeah, KRS-One, the ultimate MC, nigga. KRS-One got on stage. Now, all right, listen, man. Listen, man. Let me say, niggas getting me hyped, bro. KRS-One went on stage and mushed a whole artist off the stage. PM Dawn was performing that little soft, baby, you send me out, all that shit. KRS-One said, nigga, push that nigga off the stage. Grabbed the mic and was like, dun, 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 dun. What? Crowd went crazy. The bridge is over. The bridge is over. Yeah, nigga, fuck them niggas. Let's go. That's battle rap, nigga. That's MC shit. Huh? Get the fuck off the stage, bitch ass nigga. Yo. And y'all talking about going to a nigga's block? Y'all forgot what the fucking energy of hip hop is, nigga. Cause y'all ain't real ones in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Damn, my eyes are getting blurry. I can barely see all y'all motherfucking cats. He said facts. He says, enough talking, cook the man a pancake. I would love a pancake. I appreciate you, love. He says, tell him. He said, Eminem, Snoop, and Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, Couldn't step in a cipher if you wasn't ready for smoke type shit. Yeah, straight up. And on both levels. On both levels. Don't step in a cipher if you're not ready for smoke lyrically, and don't step in a cipher if you're pussy. Because you might get mushed out the cipher. So now we got people that actually are perpetuating the energy of these type of MCs. They not willing to ride all the way out behind this shit, lyrically or physically. And that's what I'm showing y'all. That's what I'm showing y'all. Niggas is not willing to go all the way out lyrically or physically behind this shit because they not real MCs and they not real niggas. That's all. Yeah. He said, a good brother, man. He said, hey, good brother, when the head ice disc coming? That's what y'all want to hear, huh? Hey, listen, ladies. He said thoughts on Tupac. Hey, Donna, what y'all been calling me Pac a lot lately, man. This because I got a bald head. You know, my head kind of bald. What's up? But listen, that's what I want y'all to do. He said this new Villain Jones might be your best era. 100. Hey, look, it ain't even Villain Jones, man. I'm just really the wolf for real. And y'all really turning me up. Y'all bringing this side out of me because y'all thought y'all could play. Y'all thought y'all could play with my legacy and I wasn't going to step. Now I'm not only stepping, I'm motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? I'm dancing on y'all niggas now. I got me moonwalking now. Millie rocking and some more shit. Now I'm about to moonwalk on y'all niggas fucking craniums now. Yeah. That's what y'all started. You fucking right. He said only up from here. That's a fact. Only all the way up. Can't nothing stop you. I appreciate that, smoking girl. He said facts, Jones, crying face. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad y'all know. I'm glad y'all seen it though. The people that been watching, they know. You know what I'm saying? He says like that. Word. Like that. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Potato head. You know what? My head does look like a thumb. That's the best joke. I'm going with that one. Until someone says something better than that, no head jokes are funny, pause. Nigga said, nigga, your shit look like a thumb. I was like, damn. It kind of does. That's fucked up. But hey, you know, a raw milk dud, that's corny because all milk duds are raw, pause. So that's just, you messed it up. All right. DNA said hi. What's up? DNA is a girl in there? Okay. But listen, ladies, do this for me, right? I see y'all, some of y'all trying to talk to me here. I'm not even trying to be promiscuous or nothing. I'm just making sure y'all have the right information, okay? Follow me on Instagram at The Real Serius Jones, right? The Real Serius Jones. Follow me on Instagram. And if you like, you can send me a DM, okay? And we can converse a little bit more because I can't, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to read everything. My eyes are getting a little bad. As you can see, they're all a little Chinese, a little medicated. So it's like, I'm kind of like, it's kind of getting struggling, right? So at The Real Serius Jones, no O in Serious, as you know here, because it's hard. Sometimes a reflex thing, people just keep typing the O. Serius, okay? Because it's like 10 fake me's, and Instagram won't delete their ass for some reason, but whatever, you know. Okay. He said, obviously you know that's BS, Donna. Yeah. Damn, Uncle Fester? That's just mean. I look like a black Uncle Fester? Nah, that's kind of like. I'm like, damn. What did I do to you? That's crazy. Says he's looking for a wife. Sure. Yeah. I'm looking for a partner. We said someone who knows how to ride. That's what I'm looking for. Without even falling down. Yeah. I'm looking for somebody who know how to ride to that money. Oh nah, now you wildin'. She said gay Uncle Fester? Now you're going OD. I must have hurt somebody that you know or something. Or maybe I did something to you, love, but I'm sorry. And your last name is Jones, which leads me to believe that, are you one of my ex-bitches? Who's that? Who is that? Identify yourself. Ari says, "Can I be mod?" I don't know who you are, Ari. So, not yet. He said he's not looking for a wife. He's like, all right, now you're just hating. That's an ex-bitch. She's a hater. Bye. You're blocked from the channel. She talking about she really trying to campaign like, bro. Never liked guys, dude. Sorry, not a thing. Nice try. And we didn't even acknowledge that when old Fed Ice, the box taker, tried to say something like that because that's just. He said, yeah, and I got the footage where we was somewhere and there was a tranny in the building. And he was there. Really? That's all you got? You got a 20-year-old DVD footage where I was in a party or in a building where there was a Trannington in the building. Teflon Don, man. That's all this shit is. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of this stuff sticking, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still sticking and moving and grooving, man. You know what I'm saying? But right now, what I know and what I need to do is focus on the dough, okay? Right now, I need to monetize. Right now, I need to monetize the vibe. I need to monetize these likes. I need to monetize my energy. I need to monetize my creativity and my time, right? And my energy and my resources, right? And my relationships. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for somebody I can do that with. Does that make sense? I don't know about normal people, but I like to be able to accomplish stuff. If I can't accomplish something with somebody, I feel like I'm playing myself, personally. I don't know about y'all, but that's why it's hard for me to be a square. Because in square, normal relationships, there is no program, right? If we got time for each other, we got time. We go out. If you got it, we go 50-50, whatever. But it ain't like a daily program. It ain't like a daily thing where we in and out building towards the goal. Unless that's how you live it, right? Shout out to everybody that is living like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, White King, whoever your name is, you have a good life. And yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got him, Darnell. He says, hey, bro, can you lower your voice? I'm trying to sleep. Well, I mean, it's kind of weird if you're trying to fall asleep to the sound of my voice anyway, because I feel like, I'm not a damn CD, 101.9 Quiet Storm DJ, brother. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, wake your punk ass up if you listening to me, nigga. Don't be falling asleep to the sound of my voice like I'm some nurturing, soothing baritone to soothe your calm ears, brother. I'm not no goddamn homo yamanin. Don't play with me. Yeah, that ought to wake you up right there. Said, what type time boil on Jones, right? Yeah, like what the hell you talking about? Like you trying to fall asleep to my voice, nigga. What the hell you talking about? Wake your ass up then, nigga. I'ma scream in your ear. What you talking about? I know I got a nice voice, man, but this is for the ladies, man. Don't be trying to, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all niggas weird, man. You know? ASMR? What that mean? I don't know what that means. He said, son thought this was a rainforest music channel. Yo. Hey, yo, y'all, you stupid because I listen to that shit. Look at this shit. That's my shit. That's what I listen to go to sleep for real. I be on my rain shit. That rain shit keep you, you know what I mean? Hold on. Let's see, that's probably the first thing come up. Look, see? Yeah. The rain. That's what I be on, that rain sound. Cabin in the rainy woods. You know what I'm saying? See, ladies, I know how to create the ambiance of comfort, right? So when you come in here, if you're blessed to come in here from now on, right? I ain't gonna lie, I kind of been a little bachelory lately. You know what I'm saying? I didn't give a damn my blinds was messed up. I didn't give a damn about, you know what I'm saying, the couch not being. From now on, cool. All the bells and whistles you come in here, it's gonna be aromatic fragrances, it's candles burning, you know what I'm saying? You might have the rain surround sound playing throughout the, you know what I'm saying? Just cool relaxation, you know, player vibes. You know what I'm saying? He says, I gotta come through and clean up for you. I wouldn't mind. He said the Rex disco hard, I appreciate it, but you ain't hear nothing yet. Watch this. I don't know why niggas played. They literally just gave me a whole second win in this shit. Cause now I'm really animated to whoop some ass. And I don't even mean physically, I mean just with the money. I'm ready to ball, nigga. I can't wait. I can't motherfucking wait to pull up in that motherfucking double R. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait for that brand new big ass crib and such. I can't wait to pull up with my bitch with the new. I just can't wait to just take that. Take that, take that, take that. Right? Can't wait. I smell it and I could taste it, pause. It's right there. I already know it. I just had to clean house and get the right things and the right people around me, bro. Sometimes you think you got it. Sometimes you think you got it, but that's why it's really spiritual warfare for the real ones. It really is. But sometimes you think you got that. You think you found that. And then you be like, oh shit, curveball. That's what really tests your game. You gonna stand strong. You gonna still believe in what you believe in when it don't work out the right way? When it don't go in your favor? Or you gonna run from it? You gonna face it head on? Like a real wolf? Or a real P? Or a real boss? Or a real G? Or a real man? You gonna deal with the consequences and still be the same nigga? You still gonna step the same way with the next person? Or you gonna be a bitter little bitch? Now you can't trust a bitch because the last one left you in your feelings or this. Or now you extra aggressive because someone broke your heart. All this type of shit, right? Which version you gonna be of yourself? That's how you know somebody's a real one, how they bounce back, how they perform in adversity, how they deal with things when their back is up against the wall. You gonna run and do a Tekashi move? Or you gonna confront it head on and be like, man, what's up, whatever, you know? Kevin, I'm sorry that you keep trying to say, like, I don't know what it is with you people and gay. That's kind of weird, but I'm about to get out of here. He said, Jones, you had knowledge of self, you will be on another. Oh, brother, Kenneth Johnson, I'm sure you don't know what that sentence means because knowledge of self to me, I'm Muslim, brother. If you know what knowledge of self means, see, a lot of people try to take that phrase and make it mean 5% of stuff and all that stuff. But nah, knowledge of self is knowing that one, you're the black man, which means the owner, the maker, the cream of the planet Earth, the Asiatic black man. Okay, the people that actually civilized and popularized and made this world what it is today. I not only have the knowledge of self to know about the ancient civilizations of Kemet, Kush, Timbuktu, right? The first scientists that really helped populate and understand the medical field, Imhotep, etc. Right? I know all about my history, brother. I know all about the ancient civilizations of Mali, etc. Right? The Moors, which took our resources and spread it around the world from gold and silk, etc. I know about the ancient tribes that sailed across the waters to Mexico and South America and why they still have statues with black noses and features in Mexico, etc. I know all about my culture, brother. And that's why I don't play. I'm a fucking warrior, nigga, in real life. If you don't know what that means and you don't know what that encompasses, that's your fault. I'm as educated as you could be. I know all about my people and my struggle. And guess what the worst enemy of the black man is? A snake and a rat. that don't stand up, that bites the back out of his own brothers, a kuffar. Do you know what they do to them in Islam? Y'all don't get it for real. And y'all see these things on the internet and think it means something. You've been believing the hype of the dumb shit of niggas for years. And you don't know who the fuck I am for real, nigga. I'm the most dangerous nigga you could have. That's an educated wolf, nigga. That's also a player. Nigga. I got all the trifecta, nigga. And y'all go see what that shit hit for. Yeah. Not gonna really see what that shit hit for. He says, congrats. Congrats on what? He said, life is serious in the news, just as serious in VIP. I don't know what the hell that means. See, I knew you was one of those 5%ers. 5% nation, I don't want to get political here, brother, but that is an offshoot of Islam started by Clarence 13X, aka he decided to make up his own religion out of a religion. So respectfully, I'm not into that. I know a lot of God bodies and all of that, and we definitely had ciphers and talked about knowledge and all of that. But all the numbers mean this. Today is God, born God, because it's the 7 and bro. That don't mean knowledge of self, bro. If you think that's what knowledge of self means, then clearly we have a difference of opinion. Donna, I see all them hearts and hundreds. I appreciate you, baby. He says, bro, you're Muslim. Exactly. Did you hear what I just said? Some of y'all niggas just be, I guess the attention span don't be there. I'm on point. I'm literally in here doing lyrical kung fu with all of y'all. What's up? I'm too sharp for the bullshit, bro. You can't just throw stuff out there and say it and expect me not to, you know what I'm saying? I'm really him, bro. I got you. So knowledge of self, next question. We got that. He says, salam. Walaikum salam. Peace to you too, brother. He said, way back when I met you in the studio with Kid Cuss Jones, way back, brother. Life is serious. And that was the clips on your album. I appreciate that, brother. Shout out to my boy Kid Cuss, man. I know you did meet me in the studio if you said his name. That's my brother. He says, Bobby got a big mouth. He said 5% is just an offshoot of the Nation of Islam. That's true. That's true. He said, wallahi, that's true. You know what I'm saying? So that's weird if somebody that's an offshoot of a religion is trying to judge you, talking about you don't got knowledge. Like that's, you know what I'm saying? That's weird. That's like somebody taking a branch off a tree and telling you, the person that like has the tree in your house, like, nah, man, you don't even know about the tree's roots. And it's like, bro, you got a branch off the tree. I study the tree. Like, what you talking about? You know, respectfully. Shout out to all my 5%. I ain't trying to disrespect nobody's faith or nothing like that. But I don't like when people try to come at religion and tell somebody else what they need to have or what they need to think. I don't tell y'all about no religion in here. We don't make it about religion in here, right? I'm telling you, I'm on point like ballerina shoes. Y'all niggas need to stop thinking that I'm doing something that I don't know what I'm doing. I am totally on point, and you are here for a reason, okay? There's been thousands of you that came who just now. I guarantee you there's been at least 7,000 human beings that have come through this live so far. And everything we're doing is getting monetized. So I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm putting a narrative out there that I need to make sure you understand about my niggas, my block, my family, about the suckers versus the real. I'm showing y'all in real time how we poly with the ladies, how we chop it up, how we kick real game, that it ain't manufactured, it ain't made up. And I'm sitting here and chopping it with y'all for a few seconds afterwards when I really should be focused on my business right now. Just to show y'all how dedicated and on point I am about y'all and about communicating with the people in an effective and positive way. All right? Because I don't want y'all to think I'm dodging any of y'all questions and wreck. So that's why I'm really here talking to y'all while y'all flooding my shit. And there's no way I can even answer all these questions. He says, Alhamdulillah. Yes, smoking girl. He says, where the motion at, big dog? It's right here. What you mean? You don't see all these females? You don't see all these comments? You don't see all this action right here? 55 says, this is serious. Salute. He says, pause. You been, he said, they clowns. Yeah, you know, it's good. But we address the trolls and the clowns too, just because they give us an excuse to pop it, right? They give me an excuse to talk this good shit. So that's why I respond to him. He says, I love it. Okay, cool. Just so y'all know, yeah, this is a pro Rainbow Live. Yep, this is a pro everything live, brother. We're pro everything here because we pros. Hello? All right, but I'm about to get out of here. He said, Jones, we can rewatch. Jones, can we switch gears for a second and answer my question? I'm curious to know. I don't know what you're asking me, but I know ain't none of y'all hit that super chat. I see somebody hit the super chat earlier. And did I answer the question? Let me make sure I answer my brother's question. I did. That shit is way back. That shit is way back like a red and black lumberjack. Ooh, what the hat to match? I don't know. Good night to you, smoking girl. Good night. He says, you're real, honey. I appreciate you, Donna. I appreciate you, love. It's all good. He says, love from the DMV. You looking sweet right now. Well, I hope you're a female. If that's the case, thank you. If not, play with me and I'll slap your mother's face off. He says, I'm asking you, what do you consider your best rap performance, Jen or Mook? I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question. But ladies, follow me on Instagram at @TheRealSeriousJones. All right, I'm going to tap in with y'all. I appreciate y'all. If y'all have been liking, commenting, subscribing, and vibing. And by the way, ladies, if you haven't got the book yet, fellas too, if you haven't got a book yet, hit me right now and let me sell you a book, please. Got the Art of Word War book on sale right now. Let me give you a copy of that. You can DM me, right? And I'll send you the link, okay? Just DM me and you can cash up the Wolfway and I'll send you a copy right now. I appreciate you. I appreciate your support. Dot Mob K is out right now. Afro Jones is out right now. We just seen Tekashi 6 Ice, right? But we just, you know what I'm saying? That shit is, you know what I mean? But we got some shit coming soon, all right? G.I. Jones out, Meet the Wolf out, everything else. I appreciate y'all. At The Real Serious Jones. No O in Serious. Wolfway. Love. Wolf love. Say bye, Sherry.